And hello, today with I was going to say special guest, but, I talked about making us coffee. And
Yes.
I never did that.
No.
Oh, after the video. Mm-hmm. Okay, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Should be a song.
It's been a while. Also.
Yeah. And now she's here. You're already seeing her. That's. No, you know what? I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna blur this whole shit out.
Okay.
We haven't taken her out of the box. We're already showing the
I shouldn't be
guitar.
holding it, right?
Yeah, but you are holding it. So I'm blurring this whole thing out. And now, so I went
You could also start with the unboxing or taking the guitar out of the back thing.
No, but it's funnier to do it that way. So we went to, not him, I went to the Czech Republic, Czechia, to Furch, which is very close to Brno, or Bruno. And I stayed in Brno. And while I stayed there, filming a documentary of the factory, which is good, you should watch that, and a specking out of my Rainbow Series guitar. So the Rainbow Series, they have a violet and a blue and a green and a red and a yellow and a dark yellow. But the top one is all the colors, meaning anything you want, you can get. So it's their custom shop series.
Meaning I don't see any of them.
Yeah, colorblind weirdo. And I mean, you guys are not, if you're colorblind, you're not weirdos. He's just a weirdo who also happens
to be colorblind.
It's not
things that are totally unrelated.
Exactly. You're a weirdo and you're also colorblind.
Yeah.
So Peter Fuch and we spec'd out the guitar. We talked about everything. I wanted it with a beautiful core top. And he said, well, if you want it for singer-songwriter stuff, you should have Alpine Spruce. It's a great video where you learn about all the options and decisions. Watch that. And then there was a big party. And I had to leave because Leslie called and said, Bruno's doing really badly. He's falling over. We might have to euthanize him. And so I wanted to go home and spend the last weekend with my dog. And I left before the big Fuch party. From the town that's named after the dog, or like the dog, and it all kind of was weird. So I went home, and we took him to the zoo, and he became better. So we had another 6 months with Bruno. And we said, you know what, since I was there specking out the guitar in a town called Bruno, and Bruno was doing badly, it all kind of made sense to build the guitar a little bit special in honor of the dog. And it's finally here. Can't see it yet, but we're taking it out of the box case now. It's here. The guitar is here. We shall now look in the box. Where can you see it? Oh, I don't know. You don't need to see it. We need to see it, right? Good that I clipped the mic on you. You will avoid any kind of words, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the sides are so pretty. Look. Look at the sides. Wow. You're not quite as excited as I am. Ooh. Oh, that's not horrible. With the abalone, it can get very over the top. Ooh, they did a nice job. Wow. Is this Cocobolo? Did we go with Cocobolo? I think so. Oh my God. Look, oh my God. Mahogany neck, boring wooden thingies. Wow, look at wow, that is some, Do you like my wood? I clipped the mic on her for this. It's Bruno's footprints, all 4 of them. They did this beautifully. And then we got the same wood on top. And there's Bruno. It looks like him, look at it. Mm. I did a good job drawing that. And they did a really good job inlaying it. The eye is kind of weird, but that's more like my fault than theirs. It actually looks like Bruno. Mm-hmm. Look, guys, it looks like, we're going to see close-ups. Oh, my, come on. That's Bruno. they did this for us. And then there's his footprints, all 4 of them, as if he's walking over the fretboard. These are not fretboard markers, but because we have big-ass ones on the sides. Wow. It's beautiful. I mean, from here, it's a, alpine spruce, because Peter Furch said alpine spruce. Cocobolo would have, Koa would have been amazing looking, but he said for the sound that I'm going for, it's got to be alpine spruce, super boring. And then we picked the sound hole wood, and we picked the little red line, and we picked that red line, and we picked this wood, and we picked this, and it's mine now. And it has the brand new CNR active in it. So if I ever wanted to change the neck angle because the top moves and shit, it's literally like, and that's it. It's not overwhelming. I mean, the footprints could be completely overwhelming and be like, too much. It's as subtle as it gets. Back to me.
And the blurriness is gone. Yes, and my whole body aches from taking out the guitar off the box now. Never mind. We really did that.
You weren't there.
I was aware of that. Yes.
Leslie was there.
Of course.
Not saying a single word because she had a mic on her.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want to shut her up, put a mic on her. Also, any other situation.
That doesn't work with you, does it?
It does not work with me. So, an absolutely stunning guitar if you've seen the spec video. Well, specs and stuff. But I'll show you some things that are in the case, which is, of course, a beautiful Hiscox case, or Hiscox style at least. It might be Hiscox. With, of course, Furch on it. So you get this certificate of authenticity. I say that with a lisp. And it says, things on it. It's very nice, actually. And on it, it says...
Which color is it?
It's grey.
The certificate.
It's a rainbow OM-LCA, serial number 126734, made in the Czech Republic. Alpine spruce top, Cocobolo back and sides, fingerboard is zero cote, neck is African mahogany because they don't offer anything else for necks, which is kind of boring. But all acoustic guitars apparently have, or most acoustic guitars have mahogany necks, and that's it. So in here is also, a little peggy thing for the string peg, and then there's also a wrench. Feel what's in the back. Then we've got a Furch sticker.
Not for the guitar.
Oh, you could. You just don't do that. It is. I'm correct. It is a Hiscox case.
Whose Cox?
Hiscox, not her Cox. I mean, could be, which would be totally fine.
Cases.
And then there's a free extended 5-year warranty.
So is the 5 years the sum total, or is the extension 5 years and you have got a warranty?
How in the world would I know that?
It probably says so on the card. And we are doing a serious video here.
Free extended 5-year warranty.
I think it's very confusing to say free extended 5-year warranty, because is the 5 years the extended?
It is if you have it extended, then it's 5 years.
By 5 or to 5?
To 5.
To 5. 2 plus 5.
And here are the pins for your strap if you so choose. That's why the guitar has a hole in the back, because we could add the strap pins. And then there's keys in there. So that's all the case candy, because, you spend a lot of money on this guitar. And I think at the spec that we're looking at right now, this is still under $6,000. So we're looking at 50-something hundred. I mean, without the headstock inlay, I think. But the inlays are, of course, what make it unique and personal. So if we look at the headstock, there's Bruno in different woods. There, that's focused. And that really looks like him. If you knew him, which, some people might, that looks like Bruno. I kind of traced it from a photograph, and they did a really beautiful job.
That's beautifully done. Let me just say that.
And I think this is also Cocobolo on top, which doesn't necessarily match the guitar too much. And I deviated from Peter Furch's specs there. I think we picked a different wood.
Are we doing Cocobolo, Cocoloris, or is it too soon? Too late?
You can if you want to go
I just
Cocoloris. Okay, good. Back is Cocobolo. And I love that they went for a kind of dual color Cocoloris. I love that with the little things here. And then this, I just love it. It gives it character. It's absolutely beautiful. And right there as well. It makes it special and unique. We have a boring alpine spruce top, of course. And this is, I think...
Is that a technical term, the boring thing at the beginning, or is it just your...
That's my personal... Okay. I mean, there's no grain or anything in here. But it is what he recommended.
Could be the technical term for it, if you think about it.
Boring alpine spruce.
Boring alpine spruce, indicating that it has got nothing special to it at all.
I don't think they would want to do that. Buy this extra expensive, boring alpine spruce.
Oh yes, I understand now that the association...
It's not good marketing.
No.
Zericote here, Zericote fretboard. I went for the long lines in the fretboard, which is really cool and very easily seeable, legible.
Is that the technical term, or are they just called... Have you just called them long because they are long?
They're long.
They're long.
You could go for dots, or you could go for lines.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But are they particularly long, or are they just lines?
Leslie, why did I ask Rafa to be part of this video?
This is what I'm figuring out.
But Leslie, he cannot play guitar better than me, just differently.
Different.
You know when people tattoo no regrets on their arms and stuff?
No, I don't know where you're going.
I have regrets. I'm saying.
About what?
About inviting you to be in the video instead of just singing and, that stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It always goes haywire when you're allowed to talk.
There is the risk.
The buttons up here, I don't know if they're plastic to be made to look like wood or if it's actual wood. And I don't care because it's beautiful. And these are very nice Goto tuners. All the stuff you would expect on a guitar for over 5,000 euro. But the fact that they did these footprints, and I wanted the footprints in the fretboard to be not marking any frets. I wanted to make it look like he walked over the fretboard, which they absolutely beautifully did. Let's get a close-up shot of those. And I was very afraid with the rainbow-colored, I mean, it makes sense, it's a rainbow guitar, abalone, that it might be too shiny, too garish, why do I say garish? Garish. Too flamboyantly bling. Mm-hmm. But it isn't. It's relatively subtle because we didn't go with abalone here. We have a thin red line between a black and a white one. We have the same thing here. We have a little bit, and I think this is koa in the back here. And I don't know how that made it. Can you see that? I think this is actually koa. Not that you would know.
No.
But I don't know how that made it in there.
I think that koa is a technical term now because I haven't heard it used in everyday language so far. Is it a wood?
It's a wood.
Okay.
It's a very nice brownish, reddish wood that really shines. It's got like a glow to it.
Nice name. I think if I were a wood, I'd be happy to be called koa.
If I were a wood. The thing with koa is they said, we can make you a koa guitar, and they're beautiful and they sound amazing, but for it to really come into its own and become a great guitar, they have to be played a lot. Mm-hmm. And you see the problem here. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of guitars, don't play that much acoustic. Mm-hmm. For that guitar to become the guitar that it can be, koa is the wrong wood. I need one that just sounds good right out of the box. And this is a stunner. What we're going to do is we're going to get some close mic'd sounds. I mean, this isn't really about, hey, buy this guitar because you can't. This is a unique custom shop instrument. But if you want that, I think for what you would spend on this is extremely fair. I've got two other guitars which are not custom, but also high-end, and they're more expensive than this. So getting complete custom control over your instrument, maybe with some unique personal twists, for under $6,000 is fair. Cheap? No. But fair. If it's also a great instrument, which it is. So we get some close mic sounds. We're playing this really amazing high-end guitar with a Harley Benton pick. that was in a kit. So here we go with this Sennheiser MK8. Why E major? I don't know. Super balanced. You can play fingerstyle stuff. And now I just did 4 acoustic guitar videos.
And you played this in every video?
Yep, with cheaper guitars. Mm-hmm. And this is the thing that shows you how easy is
Oh, okay.
Because look at this. It's a C major 7, 9. Mm-hmm. And then you have to take your index, bar it, and then hammer on and pull off with your pinky on the fifth. Which makes it a 6. It's ridiculously tough to do, and John Mayer does it while he also sings. Getting it.
Would he be able to do it on a low-budget guitar, though? That's the thing. So if you have this as kind of the ultimate test, is that the test for him as well? And will he be worse at a
when you have a higher action
guitar?
and the guitar doesn't easily release its tones, when you're doing this hammer on, that note's actually there. On the other guitars,
yeah, it's because it's both like acoustics and measurement, I imagine, right? Because all the things have to go together in order to make it shine and sound.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
It's very good.
Ah, yeah, it's a good guitar. And what I like is you can fingerpick and it works beautifully. I just learned a thing with
I'm sure this is going to be a hit.
I never know how to play that.
That's nice.
It's good.
With those tenths instead of thirds.
And the major 7 hammer on. Mm-hmm. And you can dig in and it doesn't rattle, it doesn't go nuts, which I love for an acoustic guitar.
And he's trying really hard to make it rattle, but it won't.
You can dig in. I mean, I wouldn't go crazy, but this is how you would strum. It really takes it. That's impressive. And then you can really scale back. And it's all there. But we, of course, want to hear it in the room with a performance that's actually, not shit.
Worthy of mentioning.
So I'm going to set up the mic here. And as we do, we use the AEA R88A, which is a stereo ribbon mic, which at this distance technically should get us a rather nice performance. I will go and check levels quickly while you just start a bit and we'll get levels.
crossroads asking for the path. I don't believe in Jesus nor in higher math. I try to close my eyes and rely on what I see. The world in black and white is not enough for me. I gotta get up, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm fed up, it's time for me to disappear. I'm under stress, I depress my family. I'm in regress and there is no remedy. Oh, I'm losing touch with reality. This kind of duality is too much for my mind and any kind of psychotherapy. I'm taking out for better days. I'm gonna sow this twisted maze, turn around, leave town, change my sorry ways. I'm taking out for better days. I'm gonna sow this twisted maze, turn around, leave town, change my sorry ways. Found we're looking at our shapes, but mine is getting bigger as I walk away. I open up my eyes and rely on what I feel. I wanna buy the world, but I might have to steal. I finally got up, I don't know what I'm doing here. I woke up, I rub my eyes and see it clear. New day, new game, new victory. Unchained, no pain is history. Oh, was losing touch with reality. This kind of duality was too much for my mind and any kind of psychotherapy. I'm taking out for better days. I'm gonna sow this twisted maze, turn around, leave town, change my sorry ways. I'm taking out for better days. I'm gonna sow this twisted maze, turn around, leave town, change my sorry ways. Losing touch with reality. This kind of duality was too much for my mind and any kind of psychotherapy. I'm taking out for better days. I'm gonna sow this twisted maze, turn around, leave town, change my sorry ways. I'm taking out for better days. I'm gonna sow this twisted maze, turn around, leave town, change my sorry ways.
Well, wasn't that special? Is what the church lady would say. Do you know the church lady?
I don't know the church lady.
Okay,
Who's the church lady?
You should watch the church lady.
Okay.
It's maybe before your time, which is very sad. This is a phenomenal guitar.
Sad for you.
That will stay here for eternity. It's Bruno's guitar. Why would we ever, get rid of this? It's such a beautiful instrument, and I'm very fortunate that now with the Halabitzer, the Stoll, and this, I've got the three main build types. We've got a Dreadnought, we've got a Jumbo, and we've got an OM. So for our songwriting needs, for our recording needs.
And performance needs.
Yeah. Well, these, I would say more recording, because they don't have pickups, they don't have cutaways. These are all guitars made for in the studio with a great mic in front of it. Would I take this on stage? You could, not because I'd be afraid to break it, but you'd have to have a mic in front of it. So there are other guitars. I've got the Furch, dark yellow with a pickup. Watch that video. This is a beautiful guitar. And if you want something very special built to your specs from them, check out the configurator online. Do that. Thank you, Peter and Martin and the whole team for doing this very special thing. And they in no way ever complained when I said, can we actually put his head in the thing? And they're like, sure. Anything you want. So this is a very, very nice thing they did for us. Thank you so much. And I guess, we'll have to find Bruno to put him at the end, right?
Animal at the end.
Animal at the end.